Like it or not, that's what a lot of people's days look like today. Wake up, scroll. Brush your teeth, scroll. Eat breakfast, scroll. I put a lot of thought into the title of this video, the social media paradox. Does it make sense? Am I using the word paradox correctly? And after all the time I spent looking and thinking and realizing, I believed it was the right choice. Now see, a paradox is saying something that is contrary to something. I always lie. I'm never telling the truth. It's something that, contradicts its own statements. If I know something is that I know nothing. You see how those two statements just don't make sense together. The truth of it, social media is occupying space in your brain with pointless, funny clips, sports facts, new beauty routines, whereas you're thinking it is giving you information that will help you grow into a new and better individual. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome aboard Life Launchpad, your go-to channel for practical advice and guidance to launch your dreams into reality. I'm your host, Andrew Savina, and today we're talking about the social media paradox, how social media is killing your time, killing your brain, and wasting valuable storage up here. Start the video off, I want to do a little test. Think about it. What was the last video you watched on social media? Maybe last three. When you're scrolling through Instagram, what were the three last videos you watched? You probably can't remember. It was just some mindless scroll, maybe a quick laugh that you liked, and you scrolled on to the next one. That's my point. You believe and you trick yourself into thinking that social media is providing you with valuable information that is giving you, something fruitful. When in reality is you're not remembering it unless it's something, really outstanding, really, a piece of information that really sticks with you. So the fact is that you are just wasting your time and your memory space. And I understand, it's easy, it's fun, you enjoy it. I've been there, I can't say I've never scrolled through social media for pointless amounts of times. It just happens. It's the age we live in. We live in an age where people are trying to grab your attention. They're making money off your attention. They're doing whatever they possibly can to keep your attention for as long as possible. But there has to come a time where you see this realization. You find out that that's what's happening. The fact that social media is free means that you are a product. Think about it. The amount of people that use social media is in the billions. I believe Facebook has somewhere around 1 billion, maybe 2 billion active users. Social media is free. They're giving you free access to this content. Why would they do such a thing? All right, let's do some simple math. If Facebook has 3 billion active monthly users and we made the cost $4.99 a month for 12 months, what would we get? So a month you'd be making $14,970,000,000. Now let's multiply that by 12 months. What do you have? $179,640,000,000. Because you are the product. You are being sold different advertising. You're following different pages. They're making money off ads. They're making money off, sponsorships and other things. So that's something they don't want you to realize. That's what keeps them profitable and what keeps them making more content for free for you to watch. Is there any harm or pain in this? In your case, no. Reality, you're going to scroll, you're going to find something you like, you enjoy, you like the post. Does it hurt you? No. In the short term. In the long term, you realize that you've wasted hours, days, weeks of your time scrolling through social media, doing something that doesn't provide anything of value for you. You might be thinking to yourself, well, I understand that they're using me to make money, but you don't mind. You don't care that you're scrolling, you like relaxing, you like procrastinating. Okay, that's you. But the one thing that the human mind is, programmed to stay away from is boredom. When you're working on something and you start getting bored of it, you say you're working on an essay that's due for your class and you start I can't do this anymore. You want to scroll because your mind needs something that'll give it a quick hit of excitement, some sort of information that'll keep it going so that it can just keep going and get that boost so that you're occupied, entertained, and that you're not sitting there regretting what you're doing. There was a study done where they put people into a room, men and women, and they had nothing to do. There was nothing to do in that room except for shock themselves with electricity. And they found that people would more rather shock themselves with electricity than sit there and do nothing because it gives their brain stimulation. And as bad as that sounds, in today's age, we live on the opposite side of the spectrum. there is so much stimulation around you that there's not time to have peace. You're always scrolling, you're always watching, you're always doing something, you're always listening to something, there's always something going on in your brain that gives it stimulation, that's quick, fast, it feels good, and that keeps you coming back for more. Now, what can you do about this? You live in a world where social media is so important. It is so part of everyday life. Everything you do involves social media. If you're not on social media, you're looked at as an outsider. You're looked at as weird. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like, I just sent you something, you never responded. If you didn't text somebody, it's like the end of the world. What do you do about this? How do you go about it? A little personal story is that I personally deleted social media, all forms of social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I never had TikTok at that point. Last month, May, after I finished my sophomore year of college. And I deleted them for the entirety of the summer. From, May 14th all the way to August, 13th. I had no forms of social media, and I was just texting people. If I needed somebody, I texted somebody. But those months without social media made me the most productive. I got the most done. I stayed on time. I did everything I had to. And I realized that I wasn't on my phone at all. I mean, my screen time on a day was like an hour and a half max. There was no reason to go on there. I was calling my mom. If my friends wanted to do something, I told them, you're going to have to text me. And that's how I found out. Now, most people will be like, that's extreme. It's really hard. I don't think I could do that. Blah, blah, blah. It's possible. You're just giving your mind fake reasons and excuses to keep it there because you're like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. You'll figure out a way. The world doesn't end. And my final, perspective and little thought on that was that those 3 months were the most peaceful, most hardworking, most, just fruitful months that I've had in the personal and self-development. I my fitness went to another level. I started my YouTube, my reading, I meditated, I felt great. My entire life just felt amazing without those forms of social media. Now, I know some 20-year-old kid cannot convince you to delete social media. Maybe you can, but most likely not. I just want you to know that you are wasting your life. You're scrolling, you're giving your mind, simulation that can be replaced with real life activities versus some sort of virtual content that somebody's created to make you laugh and smile. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe. I've got content coming out. New year, same me, content. I've got a couple of videos uploaded, got a couple of videos recorded that need to be edited, but I'm still thinking of content, making content, doing whatever I can. This year we're looking to level up financially. Last year I would say I leveled up fitness-wise, my health and fitness. This year I want to level up financially. So, we're going to try and do whatever I can. Might start documenting what I do with that. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day. Don't forget, the power to transform your lives lies within you. Don't stop learning. Don't stop growing. Don't stop launching towards your dreams. I'm your host, James, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.